I know you are one among people who applied for the Green Card Lottery and you were excited and anxious waiting for the Green Card Lottery results. But there are two types of results. And I'm going to talk about these results in relationship to the case numbers, because this is one among the crucial item in entire Green Card Lottery process. So if you apply for the Green Card Lottery, you are going either to win or not to win. And if you win, you will be given a case number. And what does that case number mean? And how are you going to know this is the case number and determine to plan your things? Welcome everyone. This is Ernest Boniface Makulilo EBM, talking from my home office in Belton, Missouri, United States of America. Okay, so everyone, I'm talking about the Green Card Lottery results and in relationship to case numbers. So if you apply for the Green Card Lottery, I know on May 5th, you'll be excited to go to check your results. On the first day, obviously, the internet will be so packed, so jammed. Everyone will want to see the results on that day. So sometimes you might not see the results on that day. Don't get frustrated. The results don't change. Whether you check on the day 1, you check on day 2, day 10, next month, the following month, it doesn't matter. The results are final and conclusive. They don't change. But it's good to know at the beginning, obviously, yes. So, if you check the results, they will be into bold words that your entry has not been selected. If you find those words, your entry has not been selected, means you haven't won a Green Card Lottery. But if it says your entry has been selected, it means you have won Green Card Lottery. And you'll be told to click somewhere for further processes. If you click that place, you'll find the official letter in PDF with the US seal, government seal, your name, your case number, that they congratulate you for winning. They'll give you the case number, they'll give you information, the website of where you can learn more about what process after winning Green Card Lottery. But also you are going to learn more about, they'll give the official email address of KCC in case you have any question, how to write email, all other things you need to know from there. So, what is case number? And why is it very important for you to have that case number for further processing? But number one, first of all, let me take out this myth. Someone asked me the question this today, that what if someone else knows my case number? It doesn't affect anything. The entire world can know your case number. But no one can do anything with your case number. They cannot go to make US Embassy not to give you the visa. If I know your case number, for instance, my case, I can tell you when you might be called for the interview, because the interview will be determined by case number. But no one can go and claim to be you by the case number. And remember, from this year, you applied with the passport. So obviously, even if your passport has expired, you will go with the old passport you used to apply your passport number and the brand new passport. So they will know it's you. So no one can go and impersonate you and take advantage and take your space or your plot, whatever it is. So, number one, there is nothing wrong for another person to know your case number. But it's good to be a little bit confidential on your important things like this one. You never know each person's intention. But no one is going to, even if you print out someone, rip it off, you can get another one on, you can go online and get another one. So it's PDF letter which is there. So case number. So case number, I'm giving examples like this one. You can see on these two numbers. One I put AF 2021, another one is AS 2021, and then there is number following there. What does these numbers mean? So I'm just using two regions just as an example, because there is Africa, Asia, wherever, Latin America, and all other things. So when they say AF, AF stands for Africa. AS stands for Asia. So your case number will start with the region you are. I've been talking over and over about the region you are. Like Africa is a region, they determine how many people. Asia is a region, not as one country in particular, but rather as a region. is Africa as a region, how many people. So always Africa provides a bigger number of people, from 20 to 25,000 in most cases, up to 50%, 40 something percent of winners come from Africa. And why? Because Africa has a lower representation of immigrants in America compared to other continents or other regions. So to be the region, Africa or Asia or Latin America, whatever, then the year of the lottery, we are talking the DV 2021, the results are coming on May 5th, 2020. So it will come 2021. So these numbers are not important. I mean, it's just to know like you are from Africa, and then this one is the year of the lottery. But the following numbers, it will depend. So the number can be, it will start 0000, maybe 72. Or 0000, I can give an example like this one. So this is AF 2021 00072. So this person is just in the end is just 72 number. So another one can be 47,000 blah 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 the number. Another one can be 50,000 and is 55, whatever it is. So that will be the case number. So by knowing the case number, there will be another video I'll talk about learning more about the visa bulletin, because there is what you call visa bulletin. Each month, U.S. Embassy, or the U.S. government is posting on what they call visa bulletin, like the month of June, how many people will be called for the interview from all kinds of visas, like immigrant visas. And one section will be the green card lottery visa. So we are going to call people from up to this number will come this month. So usual, the number before 10,000, they are getting, those are the number of people who are getting the interview as soon as possible. So interview starts in October to following year of September. So the first 10,000 people, they are getting interview between October, November, and December in most cases. And then from January, then it goes up to that way. So if you are, let's say, from 30,000, you are starting from May and going up. So the number is going up, that means you will be waiting longer. But sometimes you find your number is 75,000 number. So that means you are verified. They usually take many people, but not all people will be given the visas. First of all, it's the first come, first served in that particular context. But also, if other people, let's say, I'm giving an example like this year, there are more countries that have been added who have been, which have been under the travel ban. So those people, even if they have won, they will not come. So they'll keep interviewing more other people beyond the 55,000 number. So that is something you have to know. So your case number is very important. So for that case, if your number maybe is 65,000 number, don't start saying goodbye to everyone. Possibly you might not be called for the interview. You see? That's the importance of knowing your visa, the case number. But let's say your number is 5,000. By knowing your case number, you know for sure when you are supposed to be, you are expected to go for the visa interview. Or if you are 5,000, my interview will be in October or November. So if your interview will be between this time and the results are coming out in May 5 this year. So by knowing the results early, it can force you to process as soon as possible. Like, let me submit my DS260. Let me make sure that I have every document that I need to have as soon as possible, because my visa interview will be very, very soon. But if your number is, let's say, 30,000, 25,000, you know for sure I will be interviewed in April, probably. So if I'm going to be interviewing in April next year, I have 1 year to prepare. But you have to fill the DS260 immediately. But you have to start like make sure that you can go other things slowly to make sure I find the money for medical. Let me find the money for the visa interview. But if your number is below 10,000, make sure that your interview will be sooner. That means you have to prepare quicker. Get the money for the medical. Start finding the money for the visa interview. And the day after the interview, you have 6 months to come to America. So your process will be a little bit faster than another person. And that is the purpose of knowing the visa, the case number. So the case number is very, very important to determine when you will be called for the interview, what types of resources you need to have, and when you need to have those resources in order to process. And things of that nature. Because if your number, as I say, is like this one, you'll be moving so fast. Your number is 72. Like, you'll be there among the first 100 people to be called for the interview, obviously. So if you'll be, your interview will be in October. So that's come out in May. So if you don't check your results, and you're coming to see your results, yeah, they will process it later, but it better as soon as possible. Make sure that you have everything you need to have, and especially the host. Where are you going to stay in America? Because there is a form you have to fill. And I'll be talking another video about what documents you need to fill. Now, in addition to DS-260, you have to fill the public charge form, which they might ask that at the US Embassy when you go to the visa interview at the consular officer. So, that is what I want to give you a little bit understanding about the case number in the green card lottery. What is it? If your entry has been selected, and what does that mean? And implication to your process of the visa lottery. And when you write any email to KCC, you have to indicate your case number, because they cannot help you if you don't have any case number. So that is one of the most important things. And the case number will be the one you are using to fill the form DS-260, because when you go to the immigrant form, they have to put your case number so that it can open, so that you can start filling. If you put the case number, so one of the things you have to know, usually when you put these numbers, these zeros, you don't put them. If you put these zeros, the DS-260 doesn't open. So these zeros are here, but we don't count them. So don't put the zeros, then you can be able to process this normal. So in case you have any question, you didn't understand anything, let me know. I'll be happy to respond. Thank you everyone, and goodbye.